Let me ask you a question. What sparks joy for you? What gives you a sense of pleasure that's not just for the pleasure, but sparks that like childlike joy in you that just makes you smile for no reason other than the thing itself? For me, there's a few things, and I can't even think of them all because sometimes they just happen and I don't always reflect on it when it's happening, but like a really good cup of black coffee will just make me smile. Um, Seeing a cute video online of some critter doing something cute it just sparks a simple joy in me. Um, Feeling mentally stimulated in a really good conversation, those kinds of conversations where like you look up at the clock and you're like, oh my god, it's been 3 hours. That sparks an immense amount of joy for me. And I think when you start to reflect on the things that spark joy for you, you'll find that those things are not just isolated pockets of happiness. They can actually be potent treatments for things like anxiety and depression. Because if you can indulge in the things that spark joy, find your simple pleasures, find the things that make you happy, and do them in a way that elevates you and elevates those around you, I think that you can find that it will elevate your life and it will bring down the levels of anxiety and depression that you are feeling overall. Because I think for a lot of us, we start to lose a sense of joy. Like for me, I really love playing video games, but I had discovered that because I was so depressed, that even the things that I really enjoyed, they weren't sparking joy for me. They weren't doing it. And so I maybe needed to find some other things. I needed to mix it up a little bit. Sometimes if you do a thing too much, it creates a monotony. That's why even the things that spark joy for you, if you do them too much, you might lose what makes them special. You know, you might find they become mundane. And so moderation is important for all things. I think a true hedonist is one that tries to maximize pleasure. That's the definition of a hedonist. I think I practice hedonism in the sense that I like to maximize pleasure, but the way you do that is by also practicing moderation. Because say I really enjoy cocktails, a really well-made gin cocktail will just bring so much joy to me. If I have a really well-made gin cocktail every day, I think that qualifies me to be an alcoholic. I think that I would lose the joy I have for that experience in the sense that it becomes mundane. So find the things that spark joy, mix them up a little bit. Don't do the same one all the time. And also explore, try new things, see what sparks joy. It's okay to explore around a little bit and just try things and see what brings you that sense of happiness. And when you find it, identify it, reflect on it, and maybe try to replicate it. And if you do that, you continually do that, not only will you start to elevate yourself, you'll start to reduce anxiety and depression, you might even start to slow down time, because there's this really amazing phenomena where when you're doing new things, when you are very present, time kind of slows down for you. And in doing so, you get to squeeze more life out of life. And so this is just my 2 cents on it. I just think that it's so important to find the things that spark joy for you. I want to know what sparks joy for you. Please do tell me in the comments. Maybe I'll learn something that I never thought to try, and I want to maybe try it out. So please do let me know in the comments what sparks joy for you. And do go out and find those things and do indulge in those things. Make sure to do so in moderation, whatever they are. That way, not only are you not abusing it, but you're also, not creating a situation where it becomes mundane and no longer sparks that joy. So I hope this helped. I hope you got some value out of this, and thank you so much for listening if you got this far. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and please do like and follow. It really does mean the world to me, but more than any of that, please do comment. Thank you.